Hey guys, Tyrant here, bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing today, spawning in the north, we've got Moon, playing as Night Elf and going for a Potom first, a very unusual build here. Only now going for his Hunter's Hall and Ancient of War. Not Ancient of War out on the map for creeping or anything, so an unusual path for Moon here. Face off against him we have, oh, Lawliet. Looks like he's doing the exact same thing, Priestess of the Moon. Okay, so I don't think I've seen this build before. I wonder if this is a Twisted Meadows special. Ancient of War here. In fact, double Ancient of War for Lawliet. Looks like...
player's forces are under attack.
Oh yeah, Moon's starting his second one here now. Oh my god, a wisp surround on Moon's Potom. Oh, he breaks it surround, but not quite. Resurround. But he decides to let him out. Goes for another cancel on this Moonwell now. And he's bringing in the wisp, threatening the block. Moon has to abandon the kill on the second Moonwell, but okay, there's some cheeky stuff from both players. I guess Lawliet didn't want to completely drain his Moonwell there to keep that surround on. And both players just going for True Shot Aura first. Moon didn't select his for a little bit, maybe opening up the option for the flame arrow. Now he's got his first hunt. Looks like he's thinking about creeping out this knoll camp first. Lawliet doing some scouting, going to get ambushed here. Potom on the run. And come his hunts now. He's got two of them. Wisp coming in for the scouting. Moon cranking out the hunts. So no fast tech shenanigans. And Potom coming into Moon's base now. Neither player wants to
are under attack.
Try and sneak in any creeping so far. Wisp in a little bit of trouble here. Moon going to chase it down. But the threat of the detonate on the creeps. The trap is there. Doesn't want to risk it. But Moon coming back in. Sneaky stuff. In these... Nope. He gets the kill because of it. Lawliet too distracted trying to go for this Ancient of War creep on the merchant. And he does secure it, but now he's got a little bit of trouble on his hunts. Very, very low. Can't shadow mount it either there. Moon has the owl up already. Sentinel in the tree. Oh, a lot of damage onto that Forest Troll Berserker he picked up from the mercenary camp. Creeps and the hunts both hate it. Oh, still alive though, still alive. And now picking up the Shadow Priest to try and heal it. Moon going in for it though. Detonates. Moon going back in, and Potom very, very low. Has to evac. And he really wants to get the kill on this Forest Troll Berserker, I think. Nope, he's going after the Potom. Thanks to the owl up in the tree. He forces the town portal, and now Moon going to be able to finish off this camp. Oh, he loses a hunt. He does lose a hunt there. Oh. Okay, Moon making a bit of a mistake there. Overall, decent harass. Forced the town portal. Kind of forced Lawliet into the Shadow Priest. I'm not sure he wanted to get that, but he saw a way to save his Berserker, and it did work out. Have a look for level 2. Moon pulled all the way back to his base, healing up at the wells. Tech underway. Both players almost identical on their tech timings. Gloves of Haste for Lawliet here. Also has the Greater Mana Potion, not sure how useful that will be. Moon actually using the Molten Arrow here to assist with this creeping. Whereas it looks like our scout's actually the pick for Lawliet. So a divergence there in what they are picking.
A player's forces are under attack.
The our scout going out. The player's going for the shot. Okay, this owl just coming out to make sure he's got continuous sight as the other one's about to run out. Level 3 here, he's picked up a scroll of protection for the next fight as well. Got 1-0 upgrades so far, armor upgrade coming in. No upgrades in the... Oh, Moon's already got one, okay. Get of the game. Now scout up in the air. Goes back. Is he going to drain his wells here?
A player's forces are under attack.
And now Moon coming on the offensive potentially. Pops a sentinel up in that tree and another one over here. All over the show. Right around Lawliet's base. Because he could technically bring Ancient War over here out to eat these trees. Deny some of the scouting. The advantage has to go to Lawliet at the moment. He's got the scroll protection. He's got the scroll healing. He's got the piercing damage from the Berserker. But in comes the Alchemist from Moon. Can just swing this fight in his favor. Also has the scroll protection. Good damage splitting so far from Lawliet. Ups the heal scroll now, and now he's on the run. There's just one hunt there. And the Forest Roll Berserker out the back. Oh boy, that's going to go down. Moon going to chase that with the high mobility from these hunts. Looks for the surround, breaks it, but really cornering himself here. Oh, a base attempt? No. Moon has a tower up, expecting this potentially. And no tower up for Lawliet. Oh boy. Lawliet could be in a bit of trouble here. Going straight for his tree. Moon not taking any prisoners. Lawliet has to town portal back. Moon also has a town portal. Just coming in for the repairs, but the bouncing glaives taking them down quite quickly. Tree in trouble. Moon going for the town portal out here though. Ooh, look at all those low health hunts. One of them goes down. Two more of them escaping extremely low in health. And looks like he's going to have to uproot his AP here to get out of his base. Or maybe not. He's just going to eat with this Ancient of War. And at the end of all this fighting though, Lawliet, you know, definitely suffered more casualties down to, now he's at 41. After picking up the Alchemist also. But yeah, down on food compared to Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Completely dry here. And it looks like he's going to solo creep up the Alchemist. Oh, he loses a hunt to the creeps. That is bad news. And he sees Moon with the Owl Scout coming across to go for another base harass. This time he does have a wall off though with his Ancient of War. So Moon can't get in there. He's got another heal scroll for the hunts. Almost another town portal, tele-staffing in. Massive bomb. Heal scroll. Massive bomb back the other way. And heal spray to heal up the hunts. Moon with the town portal out. Two hunts in the back, super low. But they're not going to go down. And Moon escapes, only losing one huntress. Very, very impressive. And with this many units this low in health, it might even be worth just buying a heal scroll just for straight up healing right now. Can't really afford to sit around all night waiting for that moon juice to come in. Now branching out, looking to do some more creeping, maybe level up his alchemist. With access to that heal spray. Will he lose any creeps? Not pops the heal scroll for the healing right there. Not very low, but he micros the aggro from the creeps effectively. Our scout over here. He's also got a wisp over here. Maybe we're going to see an expansion attempt. He's got the resources for it. He waits until the Owl Scout leaves, still following the army. Maybe he's going to sneak it in now. Making it 50 for the moment. Both players doing a bit more creeping. Level 3. 3-3. Brings Potter very close to 4 here, but it looks like he doesn't want any experience. Oh, he loses a hunt to creeping this time. Straight in. There's level 2 heal spray from Moon. And now Lawliet bringing a wisp over for the potential expansion opportunity. He's still, as you can see, like about 700 gold behind Moon at this stage, though. Oh boy, he's popped down a couple Moon wells. Guess that will do it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Good chunk of the gold differential. And Potom finds the opportunity to branch out. Comes across here, kills the wisp. No expansion attempt from Moon. Huntress in a little bit of trouble here. Is Lawliet going to try to take the fight? The rest of his army is ages away. House Scout up in the air though, he's keeping tabs. A little bit more creeping, loses the Shadow Priest. Gets the circlet, nearly level 4. 3 experience off. Okay, Potom tele-staffing back.
A player's forces are under
Oh
attack.
boy, these Huntresses getting located, and Moon transitioning now, bumping up to 60. Got a whole bunch of archers in the mix now. I don't think I've seen the same transition for Lawliet yet. It's just purely hunts. So Moon with good positioning. That is a lot of damage from the archers. Should be able to overwhelm Lawliet here. Oh, nice acid bomb onto all those archers, so that'll get them low. Really good coverage on that acid bomb. It's only level 1 though. Lawliet did briefly go up to 55 foot and then now back to 50. Moon pulling back to base. Maybe worried about a base attack from the hunts. Yeah, House Scout from Lawliet does seem to be working out pretty well for him. Allowing him a lot more freedom with his movements. And a scout hunt from Moon sent out. Oh, Lawliet goes to the surround, but Moon evades it really nicely. And now Lawliet running away. Does not want to have a go at Moon's army. Knows that Moon is probably an upkeep. And he is not. So he's got that edge, but Moon putting up an expansion behind this, as you would expect. So he's going to remedy that gold differential. Oh man, he's at 65 now. Such a huge army size advantage for Moon.
A town is under siege.
Huntress finds the wisp, detonate. Owl Scout heading out to the expansion position. And Lawliet, he has to expect it. Oh boy, I don't think his Owl Scout got in range. I don't think he spotted it. But he has to expect it. Moon, he's seen he has a much larger army. He's not attacking. He must be expanding behind this. Can't be suffering They're drained to low upkeep for no reason. And there we go, our scout's heading out there now. Spot the wisps coming across. Knows the scenario. And now he breaks upkeep. Double action of war. Rebuilt this one in his base, by the way. Losing the one near the mercenary camp. 2-2 upgrades, 2-2. So very, very similar. But Lawliet just continuing to pump hunts. No transition into archers. He's probably going to have to try go for some kind of two-sided attack. Coming from two angles. Try and get on the rear of those archers. So head-on charge into these archers. He's going to lose all his hunts extremely quickly. Okay. Still pumping hunts. Take a look. Items. We've got double heal scroll here. Double heal scroll here and scroll protection. It seems like Moon's in a really nice position to win this. Expansion up and mining now. Lawliet's got to make something happen fast. Okay, it looks like he is coming in from two angles. He opened up his base. And a mud golem here from Moon. Lawliet branching out. Army from two angles. Oh, Lawliet. Quite a lot of damage on his hunts there. But he is going to go to the expansion of Moon.
A player's forces are
and
under
that is
attack.
a town portal. Lawliet running away. And now coming into the main with the rest of his hunts. Opening up on the Ancient of Wars. Hero staffing on. It's going to be the bottom, boosting these hunts' damage even further. Going to take down one Ancient of War. Maybe could take down the Hunter Soul as well. Nope, turns around on the archers. Looking to take down all the piercing damage. I need to town portal out shortly though. Makes it back to the well. But oh, he takes down the Forest Troll and didn't lose a single hut in the process. Down the Ancient of War, but Moon still mining 2 gold mines to 1. Losing a Ancient of War like that doesn't really bother him too much. Now full-time repairs on all those structures. Not leaving them low. Oh, it's Crystal Ball. I was like, who's popping reveal about it? I remember now. Lawliet now with the slight food edge over Moon, and Moon, you know, probably having about 5 food extra and wisps. Lawliet now should have a decent size army advantage.
Are under attack.
Can he translate that into a win? Damage onto that hunt early, forces it away. So bomb connecting, and here we go. But Moon trying to force Lawliet to fight in this choke point here, where the hunts can't get on top of his archers. Archers blasting away. Lawliet can't get very good coverage, but Moon actually bringing in 2 hunts from the rear, allowing some of these rearmost hunts to do some damage. There's a bomb and heal spray flying both directions. Heal scroll from Moon. Lawliet's army does seem to be taking the lead here. Another heal scroll popped by Moon. The front line of the hunts starting to fall. Mud Golem in a bit of trouble in the back. Oh boy, Alchemist getting low for Lawliet. He manages to squeeze his way out though, out of harm's way. And that's the last of his heal spray. Out of mana now, and Moon's archers in the back. Still scary. He's getting most of his hunts away alive as well. Very impressive control here from Moon. And now he's going to town portal out. Picks off 1 or 2 hunts on the exit, does Lawliet. Lawliet after that. He's 10 food down on Moon. He came in with a 5 food advantage. Main gold mine are exhausted. And Lawliet running his tree over now.
Town is under siege.
Lawliet going for the expansion. Takes down the wisps. Still has his town portal. He can get out of here. Can Moon arrive in time? Looks like he might have resigned it to death here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mobilizing. No, he is coming in. Maybe going to go for an intercept, force the town portal. Lawliet trying to run away now. Hard to intercept, you know. These guys don't have crowd control. There's no snares, no slows, no stuns. And both of them equally mobile. Lawliet does actually end up town portaling out. Just so he can get back to his moon wells. Reposition. So Lawliet down about 5 food on Moon. The most out of his moon wells. Up all the hunts. Oh, Moose sneaking another expansion, but going to get spotted by the Owl Scout. Here we go, Moon coming into Lawliet's base. Oh, nice acid bomb onto the archers this time. Shovel out the front, blocking a little bit. Tree is down and it's entangling. His Moon's running his expansion down to here where he's already building one. Interesting. Fighting underway. This time a couple of hunts with the wraparound onto the archers from Lawliet. Can this be the moment? Moon focusing them down fast. Pops the heal scroll, the heal spray onto all of the archers. It does mean his front line's getting a little bit low. I think he got a single archer, maybe one now. Lawliet having to pull back. Alchemist in trouble. He's got a little bit of moon juice left. Still alive. Lawliet in trouble now. Heal spray long range from downtown. Staying in the fight, level 5 for the Alchemist now. Getting back around. Long range heal spray onto these hunts. They're all staying alive just barely. But the archer's making such a difference for Moon. And that was a good wraparound from Lawliet. Nearly worked. If he maybe just had one more hunt there, just needed a tiny bit more damage. Oh, but he finds Moon trying to retreat these Huntress. And picks them off on retreat here. And now going for the expansion. Okay, diverting Moon's attention. Also going for a Zeppelin.
Forces are under attack.
Getting his Alchemist out to safety. We're going back to defend the expansion. What happened to his other tree? I can't find it. Oh, this is his other tree. He cancelled it. Tree of Ages. He cancelled the expansion. Okay. Okay, all of Lawliet's units into the Zeppelin, but he's had his gold mine running for a little bit longer. Maybe he can rebuild. Only got one Ancient War though, did lose some of his base structures to the earlier attack. Wisp out here doing some scouting, maybe looking for another expansion. Looks like Lawliet going to do the same thing. Okay, Zeppelin drop, nope. Has to abandon that. Moon available to counter that. No, it's actually Moon going for an expansion on the far side. Sneaky stuff. Lawliet floating around, looking for an opportunity to attack Moon's expansion. Moon going for some creeping. He's a little bit behind in the alchemist level still. Level 3 heal spray could make a big difference. Okay, here we go. Zeppelin drop is on. Takes down the wisp quickly. Going for the tree. Moon coming back to defend. Back in the Zeppelin and back away to safety. We're not taking any chances getting the repairs going.
A player's forces are
Maybe think about a Zeppelin drop into the main, but there still is the AP back there. In Lawliet, finding some opportunities to make use of these hunts that can't fit in the Zeppelin. Killing a wisp. Drops another owl scout. Oh, excuse me. And Moon now with his own Zeppelin to scout out Lawliet's Zeppelin location.
A town is under siege.
Just out of range of the Ancient Protector here, taking down the altar. Now backing out. Oh, Zeppelin Wars. Lawliet with an interesting split of his army though. Diverting Moon's attention. It's usually Moon going for these kind of crazy splits. Oh boy. What's he doing with this Zeppelin? Ooh, loads back in, takes a lot of damage. Now that needs repairs. Unsafe. He does have a wisp nearby though. Zeppelin on the scout. No, he's got the archers in the Zeppelin. Oh boy.
A town is under
Zeppelin
siege.
Wars.
Players' forces are under attack.
Lawliet's Zeppelin out to the side though. Moon doesn't know where it is. He's scouting for it. One volley from those archers will take it down very, very quickly. And another Zeppelin. He's swapping out. Swapping into the higher health way. He could send this one across to repair at this wisp as well. Oh, Sapper from Moon takes out 2 Moonwells there, I think. So Lawliet now supply stuck. And Moon taking down the altar now as well, going for the rest of the base. Zeppelin drop. Going for Moon's base, but Moon's got a pretty good head start on this now. Also does not have his bottom here, so you know, not quite as much damage. Okay, Lawliet sneaking expansion in the far north now. Moon's already got one of those. And looks like he's going to try creep it with his archers. Multitasking from Moon. So they're going to trade bases here. Looks like Moon actually just sticking around killing all the Moonwells, now going for the main. Do we have a town portal here for Lawliet? Can he win this fight? I think it'll be close. Sobi mask for the alchemist, that's really, really nice. Gas heal spray. And no town portal back from Lawliet. Looks like he evacuated the gold mine with most of the wisps. Assigned to losing it.
A town is under siege.
And there we go, Moon's got his expansion down. Lawliet trying to sneak one over here.
A player's
Moon's got to
forces
spot
are
that.
under attack.
Now Lawliet going for this. He's stuck around though to kill all of these base structures, so no more army for Moon. They have what they have. Big pot him back here. Lawliet's expansion nearly complete. But he's not going to be able to build any wisps to mine from. He's got 2 up here. That's it. One down here. So gold mining going to be very slow for him, I imagine. Same story for Moon. And he's actually going to rebuild his Moonwells at this expansion. One with the big tree.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, finds an archer. And try to chase that down. And does. Now PopCap's pretty close to even. still feel like Moon has the slightly superior composition with the archers though, as long as the positioning is correct. Light coming across. Hunt peeling off to this expansion. Finds it. Gonna try kill the wisps. Oh boy, those wisps are super vulnerable, not inside the mine. Oh, we can't afford to lose those. Oh, he's gonna lose them both. No, yes. Okay, fighting underway. And that was level 5 on the Alchemist, that wisp kill. That's a big deal before this next fight. Oh boy, the Zeppelin drop on the hunts does not work well. They're dizzy. And archers in the back line focusing down the hunt so effectively. Lawliet turning tail. He's out of there. Bad fight for him though, straight away. I'll put him in a little bit of trouble getting chased down by Moon. He did pop the scroll protection for that fight.
A town is under siege.
In the light mining, there's going to be a slow mine. Peeling off to try and kill this hunt now. 2 more hunts, or a few more in fact. Maybe could do a bit of blocking. Blocking, yeah, not really. Another tree over here. Okay. Moon on the run. He's cornering Lawliet's hunts here. Between the archers as well. Lawliet, he's going to try fight. He gets a decent burst of damage on, but he's going to lose maybe 2 hunts for the trouble. Oh, I think that's got to be the game. I don't think Lawliet can come back from this. I'll just speed this one up while there's not much going on. A lot of running around, evasive moves. The light's golden come just so slow. Can't rebuild anything either. No wisps. He's got his Tree of Life over here, but Moon's already got an expansion over here. And now he's got some wisps in it even. He's managed to get all of his Moonwells up and running and now rebuilding his Ancients of War.
A town is under siege.
Lawliet going for the kill on this expansion now. Will Moontown portal across there. Oh, and he's found a moment. Moon away from both. Moon looking to kill Lawliet's expansion. Could this be a blunder?
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting split of forces here from Lawliet. Brings out the wisp, trying to repair. But they go down so quickly to the bouncing glaives. Lawliet about to lose his. Oh, he did manage to sneak a Moonwell down here. Okay, didn't see that. Still, you know, 33 out of 20 though. Can't build anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
There we go, town portal from both sides. And town portaling back to safe, and Lawliet town portaling out to get away. But yeah, this is only wisp, right? Until he goes below 20 food, he just can't build anything. Can't mine. Does he have?
A town is under siege.
He's got a couple items. He could sell them.
Another
Moonwell. But he'd still be supply stuck. He'd still have to lose 3 more food. Now Moon coming in to finish off the last remaining buildings. Lawliet going to run them into the trees, try and divert attention for a little bit longer. And Lawliet going to run in and go for Moon's final expansion. Tree of Ages in a little bit of trouble here. Moon does have the town portal. He's town portaling back now. War survives. Alright, with a run out, he's going to lose 1 hunt. With a trouble. Might lose another one. A bit of a pathing issue there. Now Lawliet could build another Moonwell. And then still have time to build a wisp. Let's go jump into the mine here. Oh, nice surround on that hunt.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lawliet on the run. Just coming across to intercept. Is he going to lose more hunts? Good Zeppelin control there from Moon. Avoids losing any archers. Picks off another huntress. What is this alchemist doing? I think he forgot about it. And I think Moon's got this one sewn up.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's got a pretty healthy reserve now. It should rebuild nicely. Can pump out a few more archers, a few more units. Maybe look for another expansion even. There's a little light. Don't think he's got anything left in him. Oh, ambush. The huntresses looking for the surround on the alchemist. And now the archers briefly reveal themselves. Now scout out. Archers going down. Alchemist still on the run here. Got a few more archers. It's nice, but Moon, you know, he's mining. He's got 5 guys here mining. This is one wisp. Back the other way. Ring around a rosy, pocket full of posy. Okay, here we go. Fighting underway. Oh, is Moon gonna go for a sapper play? I'm not sure. Nope. Tree of life over here, but spotted. Instant cancel. Last of the Moon juice gone. It's a bomb to kill that. Moon's maybe sneaking out a couple more wisps. Lawliet finds it.
A town is
and Moon
under siege.
going for the jugular here. Finally going for Lawliet's last tree of life.
Forces are under attack.
And this is the last wisp as well. With another expansion running up, or going up there in production. Alright, trading, but you know he's got a lot more buildings to chew through. Not looking good for him. Lawliet with just the lone Moon Well remaining. Nope. Oh, I forgot about these actually. Entrance in his base. Moon town portaling back. Interesting bit of trouble. Good micro from Moon. The spray going both ways. Very good control from Moon so far. And Lawliet's pot him very, very low. He's on the run again. His stuff out with the alchemist. Back to his final building. And just to defend it for now. Oh, it's not his final building. I forgot about these. Lawliet finally throws in the towel. Well, well played. I think that the archers made the difference. Moon with the good positioning, good control, forcing Lawliet to fight in those choke points. Letting his archers rip into the hunts, focusing them down from long range, and ultimately comes out ahead in the fights, and then comes out ahead in the base trades as well, as you would expect on Moon Meadows. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye, and good luck.